Hello, I'm Valentine here. I am just making this video, I'm not really sure why, but I don't know. I was just here typing something. I was looking at this old document that's in my docs, and it's a movie idea concept. It's called The Army of Quiet Kids. And as I was reading it, I was just like shook. When I got to the end, I was like, wanted to cry a little bit because I was like, wow, like I wrote this down. Like I had this concept for a movie and I can see it. Like while I was reading it, I could literally see the scenes. And I was just like, whoa, like by the time that I can really become a producer and a director and an actor and actress, like by the time I can really produce these things the way that I see them, like it's just gonna be amazing, And I'm just like, how do I get there? And as I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's so many things that I want to work on right now, and so many things that I'm like trying to do. I'm like, it's probably just gonna take some time. So maybe I should stop being so hard on myself. And when I say being hard on myself, I mean like setting really aggressive goals that I don't really understand how I'm gonna get to, but I'm still gonna get there. I feel like God keeps asking me to pursue one that I really don't understand how I'm going to get there. Like opening the Highest Self Cafe, I don't understand how. Like, but at the same time, I kind of do. I'm like, okay, I need to get grants. I need to try to raise money for it. So I guess that's really what it is. But it was almost like the younger me set myself up to see this right now in this moment, and also to I clicked on this document where I had like these 4 or 5 pictures. Dang it, Duolingo, you're on my ass. You're really on my ass. I did the things, but it just told me I fell into the demotion zone. That's upsetting. Dang. They're on my ass. That hurts. What was it though? Um, that just threw me off. Yeah, but this document where I had all these pictures, and it was pictures from like, one was a set of satin pink pajamas, and I really wanted like a pink place. The other one was like this like pool, and it was like pink and blue, and it was really bright and it was really pretty. And another one was like this pink room. I have a song called Pink Room. I have wanted a pink room for a very long time. A very, very long time. So, and like a pink house, like a pink mansion type thing going on, like a very, very, very pink space for a very long time. And it had 2 quotes on there. One was something about all of the work that you do adding up. Another one was, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. And then I saw this other quote that was from my brother. I still do this, but I guess I was doing it before I even really made that folder that's on my phone. But yeah, I would write down people's quotes every now and then. But one of the things he said was, too much potential is still nothing. And I'm just like, damn, like it's true. So I'm over here sitting here with all these ideas and this potential. What am I doing? Maybe I need to sit here. Maybe I should grab my computer. Maybe I don't even need to grab my computer. Maybe I should just log in on here, start typing up the business proposal for the Highest Self Cafe, because I've told a couple people about it. I mentioned it to someone in passing that like, yeah, and I'm actually trying to come up with and draft up the ideas for my cafe, but maybe it's time to actually start designing all the shit that I literally see in my head and making this GoFundMe for it. I think the goal is gonna be $20 million, literally to rack. Cause listen, here's the thing: the way that I want it to look, the way that I want it to last, the things that I want to have in there, the systems that I want to have in place, the amount that I want to pay my people, and just to have enough to where I know for sure, like we're solid. The cafe is gonna run for a solid 10 years, no stress. the location. I want to be able to buy the building. It's actually a building that's near me that I really want to buy. I want to buy that building. And after I buy that building, I do want to buy this building and the building that's beside it. I literally want this whole area. I want to buy the whole area. But for the cafe specifically, though, I want that building because I want everything within the complex to complement each other so that literally it's like they're feeding into each other. So, yeah, but I need to figure out, I guess I got to set up a GoFundMe for the cafe specifically because I know I made one for Outcast Connect. And on the Outcast Connect one, I kind of said something about having a cafe, and that one literally says $10 million, and I never promoted it. I talked about it one time and never promoted it. But this one is kind of like serious. My mentor, Charisse, was I told her about the idea, and she was like, "Okay, yeah, that's great. It's a cool idea. How's it gonna make money?" And I was like, and I didn't have an answer for her. I wrote down. My goal was to write down 20 ways that would make money. I think I went a little bit over that, but I was just writing all this stuff the other night of like how the cafe will make money, But where is it though? Oh yeah, I think this is it. 20 ways the shop will make money. All right, a printer charging like 30 cents per page or more. Vending machines, drinks and sandwiches, of course. Novelty merchandise, what does that say? Pins, metal straws, stickers, etc. Small, tiny, cute store merchandise. Bagged coffee, bagged tea, super cute cups, super sparkly and shiny ones that girls who got their nails done would love to take pictures with. T-shirts, hoodies with High Self Cafe branding, quotes and designs, hats, etc. Crystals, incense, potions, Bring Your Energy brand potions, sprays with Florida water, rose water, scents, etc. Events, Highest Self Cafe bottle drinks sold in the store and in other stores like Whole Foods. Example, the chlorophyll lemonades, the Super Scoop, selling chargers, earbuds. What does that say? I don't know what that says. And drawing pins, electronic drawing pins, selling basic art supplies like pencils, mini sketchbooks, color pencils, even, what does that say? Even little paints and tiny canvases, selling notebooks alongside Highest Self brand notebooks, goal setting journals and planners, selling motivational, inspiring posters, selling inspirational and self-help / spiritual and self-development books only, exclusively this genre for the sake of the brand and point of the cafe to keep moving towards your highest self. Rentable slots for 2 desktop computers with editing software / beat making software, gaming software, and Word, PowerPoint, etc. Microsoft Office for a price per hour that has to be booked and paid in advance. A book rental system where you rent the book for a fee, but you're charged by the amount of days you keep. Example, $2 per day until you bring back after 4 days. Your total is $8. It keeps you coming back to the cafe, and it charges your card automatically by day. Cannot exceed $50. Why? Because of loss, the book could have made more money, will have to be replaced, etc. Classes, dance classes, martial arts classes, yoga classes will have a schedule. Fitness classes, kickboxing classes, a monthly fee. If you sign up, something like $50 since it's afternoon classes, but you can get into everything, maybe $80. $12 to $15 per class. Without that, as we'll need to pay instructors, we can have a structure where we pay the instructor an amount per head that attends the class. This ensures accountability when checking people in, allows the instructor to promote the class to ensure their take home, what does that say? Their take home they most desire, as well as cuts out loss for the store. Quarterly Live plays, $30 per ticket, 50% goes to the actors plus actresses of the show. How is it divided? Evenly, exactly evenly. We'll temporarily transform the background and have a pull-out stage. Live music, pay to get in, 50% goes to the artist, 50% to keep the lights on, and very cutesy makeup, universal things like cute little brush sets. What does that say? Something, something. Barrettes, eyeshadow. What does that say? Something charms. Oh, nail charms. Barrettes, eyeshadow, palettes, glitter, mascara with the Bring Your Energy brand / maybe my own makeup brand for it, or even Highest Self makeup. Barrettes with cute little quotes, maybe lip glosses that have quotes / uplifting names, oracle and tarot card decks, yoga mats, a small free corner for stretching plus yoga even while cafe is open. Excuse me. Mini tripods for content creators. We could sell cameras for creators, film and video, GoPros, bags with the Highest Self cafe branding plus motivation / inspiration, jewelry, wrap, glass, and crystal jewelry. My quote unquote my lucky products. Example, my lucky, what does that say? My lucky dice or die. I can't remember. So I put 2 die. My lucky die or my lucky dice. My lucky elephant, tiny comforting stress ball plush elephant. My lucky strawberry stress ball plushie. My lucky rolling balls. Those ones that were glass and made sound, and G-Pa used to have, because my grandpa used to have those. Do you know those things that make a sound? You like roll them in your hand. I think they're made of glass. But yeah, those. So my lucky those things. Easy, simple, healthy packaged snacks like That's It bars, packed fruits, Cliff bars, etc. Gift bags. So when you're checking out, you can ask if they'd like it in a gift bag. Excuse me. Rather than a regular bag, it's an upsell kept behind the counter. Have like 5 try shopping. What does that say? 5. Oh. Have like 5 tiny. I put a heart beside this because I really like this part. Have like 5 tiny shopping carts in the store because it's funny and cute, and can something customer something. So basically, just because it's cute and funny, and I think that the customer base, which is between 18 and 29 typically, and students / entrepreneurs, that's like the people that I'm trying to reach with this specific cafe, like including the location that I want it in. Like I keep talking about the building that I want, like I already know where I want this cafe at. But the customer base, like I feel like they'd appreciate that. Like it's cute, it's funny. The little tiny carts, they're really funny to me. And I know there's a lot of, Gen Z / millennials that would appreciate that, would think that's funny to just have like a tiny little shopping cart. So they're in here buying all these little sustainable items that are really cute and funny, but what they don't realize is that it's like really just, what was I trying to say? That is really just like catered to them. I don't know, that's catered to them, that's also like, just meant to be the very best that it could possibly be. Anyways, the starting salary, the starting salary will be $16 an hour. The reason I wanted to do that is because I know that there's a big push for having $15 an hour as the minimum wage, which is awesome. And I think that, I want to just, be a step above that still. Like, I don't ever want to be the minimum. I want to be the highest self. So I want us to even start on a high and start with $16 an hour. I want that space. That's like for the entry level position, the barista position. I actually know the person. There's someone who I've worked with before. who she is such like she's so like, how do I explain this? She has such a good temperament. She's extremely intelligent, and she's extremely emotionally intelligent in the way that she doesn't, even though she's as smart as she is, she doesn't use people. I've never seen her use people. I've never seen her be manipulative. Um, and she's gorgeous at the same time. So like, she's so like, I could just see her being so successful, and I would want her to work with me on the shop. Like, there's someone I already know. I'm like trying to figure out, like, even as I do these numbers, I know that there's people I'm gonna have to like really, really pay. And if I, in my head, she's the only person that I'm really thinking like, however I can, like, not as a barista, even though she does have barista skills, like, I need her to be like the main manager something at my shop. Like, she has to like run some shit. Like, she had to be running something. Like, I don't know how, but I like, by the time I'm opening this, I hope that I can ask her, hey, like, how much are you looking to be paid per year? And I pray that I can pay that price and just tell her like what I really want slash need from her, because I feel like she's like an above and beyond type of person, and just the work ethic that she's already shown just like is so impressive. And I'm just like, I would love to just have her be a part of building the things that I'm building, like, just, I would really, really love that. So I really hope that by then I could really pay her whatever she wants, to have her just work with the shop. Okay, let's see. I want the space that's the shoe spot beside that boba shop. I want the space beside, what was that? Something too, for a cute cafe called Flower Girl, where everything is pink and flower shaped. Then I started talking about this whole other cafe that I want to do, and talking about just a couple income things for that one. But I guess maybe it wasn't over 20. Excuse me, I could keep brainstorming, but on that night when I was writing this, it was just pouring out. And today was like a rough kind of day. I got news that I basically have to move because they're like renovating and all this stuff, and it just sent me on the world because I wasn't prepared. I literally had just finally started unpacking. I was crazy because I moved here like 4 or 5 months ago to this spot because they had us like get all rearranged and all that mess. But still, so I still hadn't fully like unpacked and really settled in. And what's crazy was like last night I was cleaning, and I was like, you know what, let me make things look nice. Like, I'm just gonna really like set this up. So I was moving the couches around, and like, I just made it look good, and I made it look like my home. I was like thinking about how I can make this a comfortable space for me, like somewhere where I want to come home and I want to work on this type of stuff. And when I did that, literally today, I got an email saying that I'm moving and that I'm transferring, and it just sent me on a whirlwind. And I just ended up talking to my dad, and it was like such a healing conversation. Like, it was like the things in my soul that I had just had so much pent up anger about, even when I like left the house, like, it was just like, dang, like he really understood. He understood, like he understood how I felt, and like exactly what I needed to hear at that time. It was like I was hearing it. So I was crying while I was on the phone, and he was just so assuring. And it's such like an opposite reaction now for me from how it was when I first moved out. Because like when I tell you I was dragging names through the streets, it was bad. But it's like I feel bad, and also it's like that's really how I felt at that time. So it's like I can't just dishonor the way that I really felt and like what I was going through. But at the same time, now I'm just like, I can't help but just have such a deep appreciation for him now. And just like, I just appreciate how whenever I do need to talk, whenever I do need to call, like he's had me get WhatsApp. And I didn't understand why he wanted me to get WhatsApp at first. But now I'm like, oh, okay, so we've been keeping in contact with the voice messages, and we're both long-winded, so it worked out perfectly. um, Free WhatsApp, bro. But yeah, excuse me. So we've actually been keeping in touch way better, and I needed to hear that. Like there was one point where he made a joke, because I was telling him how I'm worried about moving, and he was like, yeah, well, you know, it's good to feel your feelings. Basically, I'm just summarizing what he was saying. He was saying like, oh yeah, it's good to feel your feelings, and like, you know, you shouldn't have to feel like you have to just stuff that down. He was like, but you're an Enneagram type 4, like I don't even need to say this. You don't need to hear this. And I was like, no, I do need to hear it. Like I actually do. So yeah. And then I had therapy today. Crazy. God just like lined it up for me to just get some things I needed, you know? And in therapy today, it was kind of wild because like some things I had not talked about, like some things I honestly don't even know if I really told anyone before, like about just some things that happened when I was really, really little. Um, like I don't think I've like really talked about none of that before, but still, like it was wild because like we just ended up talking about it today. She was like, when did this rift start to happen between blah 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 blah. And yeah, it was just interesting, man. And I was just thinking about life and like, you know, the way that life has changed and the way that it's continued to change. And I've been thinking about how like every year there's something kind of that comes up in the way how this year, the way that I started this year and the way that I'm ending this year is quite different. But the me moving part is just throwing me because I'm like, yo, this is a cycle. Like this is literally a cycle. Like why is this cycle continuing to repeat itself? It's kind of frustrating, kind of annoying. I'm getting kind of sick of it. And it's making me, it's funny because I'm like getting to a point where I'm like, bro, like literally, y'all about to make me want to just get a house and sit down and that's it. And that's the only thing I want to do. But it's also like, it forces me to, okay, what I'm noticing this time is that, yes, I'm shaken up. Yes, I'm kind of worried. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm trying to escape it like how I was before. There is a level of denial within me that's like, no, I'm not moving, I'm not moving, I'm not moving. Even though voice in my head is like, you're not moving. But I'm just like, I asked them if I could move. They gave me like the 6th, which is a Tuesday. I get off of work every day. I'm home by 5. I don't have a car, so, and it's been getting dark by 6 every day here. And I'd be moving by hand, walking to the other apartment back and forth, just hopefully doing my best. And they're only giving me 3 days. So I sent 2 emails. One, because there was a discrepancy with my lease. The second one, because there was, I don't think I've talked this freely on a video in a long time. But the second one, because I really thought about it and I was like, wait, I'm off on the like 15th. So like if they just would give me more time to actually like do it, then I could do it during the daytime and I'd be all right for real, you know? So yeah, also you're moving somebody in the middle of freaking winter. Like what's wrong with you? Why would you do this? Why would you just, but you know, the new people, I know they took over. It's sometimes like as this is going on, I'm asking myself, I'm like, okay, if I had just bought this place, which I do intend to buy this place at some point soon, what's it called, when the opportunity presents itself, I really do plan to be rich, y'all. I really do. And I was thinking again about like luck, and it's almost like you have to put yourself in luck's way. And I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I'm putting myself in luck's way by working hard anyways. But I need to lay down. I'm gonna lay down. I need a new pillow. This is my pillow. It's very flat. I thought that I ordered a body pillow, but I ordered a body pillow cover. And this pillow is a tiny little like $2.50 pillow that I got from IKEA a few months ago. So it's just sitting inside the body bag. my old roommate, my old roommate told me, she said, you don't got, she said, listen. She said, you don't got a pillow, girl. That's a rag? You got a rag? Because it's just so tiny. It's got my hair grease on it. She said, that's a rag. Too funny. Oh, Tosh went live. I'm curious to what he's chatting about. Um, but yeah, y'all. So I was like, if it was me, if I was like renovating, like, would I really be worried about this and thinking about, the residents like that? And to me, I'm like, I would hope that if I was renovating, that I would be a little bit more like considerate or like try to like do things kind of decently. Um, but maybe this is just from my point of view, and I'm not seeing everything on their side of things. Of course, the lady in the office today that was helping me out with my questions was extremely kind, which I appreciate. Um, and like she was just easy to talk to. You could tell that she's like has a good head on her shoulders. Like she's one of those people where you hope for her to be successful in life immediately after meeting her. Like she's that type of person. So yeah, even if I really do have to move, and the voice in my head is just tripping saying that I'm not gonna have to move, um, I hope that it all goes really well. And yeah, anyways, good luck, Charlie. I always make that that joke. Good luck, Charlie. No, but let me see. Was there something I was talking about at first? There was something. What was it? Oh yeah, putting myself in good luck's way. So there's a few different projects that I want to be working on. I do need to finish a music project, which it was great living here by myself for that. Like when like I've been tired a lot, but other than that, like it's great to just have a whole free house to myself, like just to make music because there's no one else making sound that could just mess it up. There's no one in there watching TV, so I can't record. Like it's a good thing. Um, so I'm kind of just like, that's what I got. Like how dare you? I was reassured that the house looks clean and good, but a part of me is just like, this shit better be clean. I can't be moving into no. I can't be moving into where it's not clean. Like I can't do it. And yeah, I've been praying, still praying. I feel like my prayer. I'm like wondering sometimes. I'm like, God, am I doing this right? Like, am I praying right? You know. And I'm trying to remind myself that not everything has to look easy to be good or to be a part of God's plan. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I even put it in the work chat today, just like, hey y'all, I just found out I have to move by Friday. I mean, like next Friday. So please just be patient with me. Like, if I seem off, like, please just be patient with me. And a couple of the people like sent like the hard things, and I was just like, yo, I needed that. Like, I need that support right now. I really do need that support right now. Um, and I need people that just kind of keep me up right now, just keep me uplifted, because I'm just not really, like, I'm not, like, I'm vulnerable. I can feel that I'm vulnerable right now. And I typically try not to walk around in a vulnerable state, so, and also need help. Like, I need help moving, but I don't want to ask anybody to help me move. And I'm just like, I don't really know what to do. But I really want my own studio at least by next year, but I got this email asking me if I want to renew here for next year, and I'm just confused because I'm like, I thought y'all were switching these to houses. I don't understand. But I'm just like, I don't want to lose what I already have and then just be out here. Like, I want to move back to my parents' house. I don't want to be on the street. So I'm like, let me just try to take at least what I can get. But I'm just like, honestly, if I can, I really would want like my own studio apartment. Or honestly, I'd like my own house. Like if I could stay in this house and just pay like the if I had the money to pay the 1,600 or something, then I would. Maybe I should ask them if that's an option. Maybe I should ask them. I'm like, could I just have the how much for the house? Like, let me get the whole house. Cause yeah, but I'm not trying to be like have a huge house and literally no food in the fridge. Like I'm not trying to do that to myself at all. But I do want my own space. Like I really do like having my own space. And honestly, I pray that if it was possible, I would really love to actually have my own one of these, even just to rent like one of these, like the whole thing. That would be really cool. But yeah, I want to buy this property. Anyways, y'all, much love. Wish me luck on all the things, and I'm wishing you luck as well. Bye, y'all.